Amul makes India proud again. This time it has entered the coveted list of top 20 dairies in the world by the Rabobank. Amul, with a total turnover of $5.5 billion, has surpassed Agropur, Kraft Heinz, Schreiber Foods and Mueller to reach at 16th position. Amul has replaced Dean Foods from the USA to make its position in this list. Top 20 dairies in the world as per 2020 lists are Nestle, Lactalis, Dairy Farmers of America, Danone, Yili, Fonterra, Friesland Campina, Magnu, Arla Foods, Saputo, DMK, Unilever, Meiji, Sodial, Savencia, Amul, Agropur, Kraft Heinz, Schreiber Foods and Mueller. The steep rise in bovine mastitis, a disease in which blood gets mixed with milk, is responsible for nearly 70% of losses in milk production in India and also poses a significant public health risk, says a study. The situation will deteriorate if livestock farmers are not trained to detect the progression of the infection. Indian Institute of Technology Roorkee researchers warn in their recent study. The study, titled Milk Protein for the Progression of Bovine Mastitis Disease, estimates that nearly 70% loss incurred in milk production due to the infection, and it costs the country over rupees 7,165 crores annually. Bovine mastitis is a lethal infection of the mammary glands in cattle and results in huge reduction in milk yield and quality. It has two variants, clinical mastitis with observable symptoms and subclinical mastitis, which is asymptomatic and typically diagnosed several days to weeks after the infection sets in. The study further says that the milk from infected quarters can cause severe foodborne illness such as brucellosis if consumed raw or unpasteurized. Dairy firm Milk Mantra is planning to acquire a plant in Kolkata and set up a new plant for curd at its existing facility in Odisha at an estimated investment of around rupees 70 crore as part of its strategy to expand business. In an interview with PTI, its founder Sri Kumar Mishra said the company is in discussion with a few players to acquire a dairy plant in Kolkata. At present, the company has two dairy plants at Puri and Sambalpur in Odisha with a processing capacity of 300,000 litres per day. It sells around 100,000 litres of pouch milk per day in the state under Milky Moo brand. The dairy products like curd and paneer are also sold in neighbouring West Bengal, Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh states. The total investment in acquiring and then modernizing the plant is estimated at around rupees 40 crores, he said. Milk Mantra will set up a curd manufacturing plant at its existing factory in Odisha. It will be done with an investment of rupees 30 crore. Mishra said the company revenue grew to rupees 226 crore last fiscal from rupees 200 crore in last year. About 70% of revenue came from fresh cow milk sales at a premium rate of rupees 50 per litre. Amul MD Mr. R.S. Sodhi said the dairy sector would generate 1.2 crore jobs over the next 10 years despite a huge problems of unemployment weighing down the country. According to Mr. Sodhi, India produces 21% of the milk in the world and India's dairy sector was growing at 5% compared to 1.8% growth in the global milk market. Mr. Sodhi added that the dairy sector in India would grow from $30 billion to $110 billion over the next decade. Mr. Sodhi was taking part in an online dialogue held by All India Management Association, AIMA. At least 14 workers, mainly women, were hospitalized following an ammonia gas leakage at a milk dairy unit in Chittoor district of Andhra Pradesh. The incident took place at a unit of Hatsun Agro Products in Bandapalli village. 14 labourers who were working in that shift are brought to the hospitals here in Chittoor. Among them, 3 people were serious and shifted to hospitals in Tirupati. It is not clear whether the gas leakage was a result of negligence by the management or of the workers. According to the police, over 100 people were inside the unit at the time of the leak. A police officer from Putlapattu said the leak has been brought under control. State Minister for Panchayat Raj and Rural Development, Pedi Reddy Ramchandra Reddy, spoke with local authorities and ordered an investigation. Mr. R.S. Sodhi, MD Amul, said that India should not give any concessions to the US under any trade treaty, as subsidized imported milk and other products would kill livelihoods in India, especially when the sector is expected to create 11 million jobs in rural households. There should be no concession on dairy because of this policy has made us self-sufficient and the largest producer of milk. The US gives $28 billion of subsidies to its dairy sector per annum. How will India face these subsidized products? He emphasized that agriculture and dairy are not trade issues for India, but livelihood issues. He further added that there are no restrictions on import in India. Around 10,000 tons of powder is allowed under tariff quota. India imposes duties worth 30 to 60% on dairy imports, but US imposes 60 to 70% duty on milk and its products. Sodhi said that the cooperative is against a free trade agreement with any dairy-rich country such as Australia, New Zealand and the US. He also said India should instead push for dairy exports to the top 10 largest dairy importers, including Russia, Europe, Mexico and China, who do not allow imports from India because of non-tariff barriers. India's dairy market is expected to be 300 billion in 10 years. We have to talk about livelihood while US can talk about trade. Farmers get at least 70% of market value here and US needs to see and learn from our model. Mr. Sodhi was speaking at a civil societies event on the impact of a trade deal between India and the US. Dairy cooperatives in the country have sought a 20% export incentive for milk products, as there are ample stocks amid drop in demand from bulk consumers. This will ensure better returns for dairy farmers. At current global rates of SMP, this subsidy will amount to Rs 400 crores for 100,000 metric ton of SMP export. There is demand for SMP and white butter from Nepal, Bangladesh, UAE, Egypt and Singapore, said Mr. R.S. Sodhi, MD at Amul. Demand for milk products have dropped by 10% to 12% from the bulk consumers like hotels, restaurants, wedding caterers, etc. This has also led to a drop in SMP price by 40% to Rs 180 per kg in the past 4 months. Dairy cooperatives in the country have a stock of more than 200,000 tons of SMP. The stock is used for preparing liquid milk in the summer when supplies are short. Dairies could easily export 75,000 tons of SMP if an export subsidy was given, thereby firming domestic prices, said Ranjit Singh Deshmukh, chairman at Mahananda Dairy.
Thanks for watching Dairy News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I, Kuldeep Sharma, request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video. And also, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.